Hey lovely people, welcome to my new channel, Shady's Shelves. Today on the shelf, I'm so excited that we have the Tamagotchi Uni and I'm going to be unboxing it for you guys today. And here it is. It just arrived in the mail today. There's been a lot of problems with this release. A lot of people aren't getting it when they were supposed to. And people who have pre-ordered it comes later than ordering it like last minute. It's super weird. And I looked at several stores and couldn't find it anywhere. But I ended up ordering it from Amazon last minute and it arrived the next day. And I'm going to start unboxing it right now. And as you might be able to see in the background, I have a little display case with my Tamagotchi collection because I do collect them and they're one of my biggest hobbies. I struggled to find where to open this because I thought it would just slide out the bottom, but it's taped at the top and my knife did not want to go through it. But we got that clean slide and was able to get it to open. I also wanted to apologize for my nails. They look kind of horrendous. I did have acrylic nails and they looked really cute. And just a few days before we recorded this video, I ended up taking them off. And anybody who's had acrylic nails knows that when you peel them off, it kind of rips up your nail as well. So they look kind of gross. And I thought it was cool on that manual, there's like a little journal part. I don't know what that's intended for, if it's for keeping track of which Tamas you've gotten or their likes and dislikes. But I thought it was super cute and a nice little detail. Now we're getting into the good stuff, the Tama itself. And we have the wristband, which is hot pink, that matches the Tama, and a clear, I don't know what to call it, the thing that connects the watch together, the plastic part. And the back of the Tama is that clear blue as well, and it's super pretty. I really like that. The Uni designs aren't actually my favorite. I don't love either colors. It looked better in person than I was thinking, but I do wish they had some other designs and some more pastel colors. I'm really a fan of pastel and those kinds of shells. But I think I'm going to try to replace the faceplate so that it looks a little better to me. I've heard that it's pretty easy, so I'm hoping that's the case. It was really hard for me to align the buttons in the watch band. As you can tell, I had to clip out a bit of it because it took me a while. And here's me trying to figure out how to put it on myself. I ended up just resorting to flipping it over. And it's pretty much the same size as the Smart, so it's pretty big on the wrist. I wear it around the house sometimes on my wrist just so it's easy access and always with me, but I wouldn't really go out with it on my wrist. I'd love to get a lanyard for it or just use one of my other Tamagotchi lanyards for it. And I wanted to do a little close-up of it so you can see it in its full glory. My favorite part really is that back translucent blue part. I wanted to give a little size comparison, so here's it's a V1 or V2, I can't remember at the moment, but it's almost the size of a Connection. And here we are finally turning it on. And of course we have to set the date and the time. The buttons felt really nice. I really liked how responsive they were, and they weren't hard to press. So I entered my nickname, Shady, and my birthday as well. And it asks where your Tamagotchi lives, or where you live, of course. And it was interesting because there were all these privacy policies and terms and stuff that you had to agree with, which I've never seen on another Tamagotchi. Maybe it was on the Smart, but I can't remember. And it was in Japanese, so I couldn't read it. I entered my Wi-Fi on the Tamagotchi itself, which I wouldn't honestly recommend because it was pretty time consuming to type in the password on the Tamagotchi. And you get to select an egg color. I'm not sure if that determines or is a deciding factor in what Tamagotchi you get, but I chose green because I like green. And so we got this little green baby. The babies aren't my favorite in the series, but they're still really cute, of course. They look like a little paint swirl or something. Now I have to feed it, of course, and give it some snacks to make it happy. And here we have the toilet, of course, and the bath. And so I gave it a little bath so it could be fresh and clean. And they have a sitter option for when you're away from the Tama, so you can have it taken care of so it doesn't die. And we have a cleaning robot for when the room gets dirty, and the rattle to play with it. And since it's a baby, it can't go out or connect or use the Tama universe. And then we just have some network settings and the download for online items and stuff. And something that's a little new is that you can cycle through your rooms so your Tama can hang out in the kitchen and bathroom and bedroom, which I thought was really cool because you usually don't get to see those rooms very often. And it's nice that you can put your Tama in them. So here's my Tama's profile. The personality is bold. I'm not entirely sure what that affects, but I know there's some differences with the personality and maybe the animations. And you have care icons, which I thought were going to be like the happy icons from the Smart, but I think they're a little different. They're almost like achievements. And there's brightness and sound, of course. And so here's one of the icons. When I flushed its poop, I got a little achievement for it. And then I cut it to when it evolved into a child, so I could show you guys the store and some of the games and that kind of stuff. So here's the Tama Mall. You can get items and food and things like that. And here I'm showing the rooms. And now we're doing the games. And I'm not going to show an example of playing the dancing game, but I'll just show you guys what it's like. The little bunny guy does a move and then you copy it with your Tama. The fast food one is probably the easiest. You just look at the little bunny guys who put down their menu and then you serve them the hamburger. And you can honestly win it really fast. I think you only need to get like 10. It's a really fast one. And the best photo one, you just need to press the button when it's at the red at the end. So it's all about timing, and it's pretty cute and fun as well. And the Tama walks, you can select a location and then I think it's timed for 20 minutes. And I think the idea is that you're supposed to go on a walk and take your Tama for that amount of time as well. And I believe that you can get recipes and ingredients for DIY crafts from it. Now we're going to head over to the Tamaverse. Some of the areas were still blocked off. I'm not sure if you unlock them when you're an adult or if there are certain events that happen where you unlock them or get to travel to them. So the one that we can go to is the Tama Square, that first one I went to. The Tama Arena is blocked off and so is the area gate. So not sure on those. But we can check out the Tama Square. And there's Tama Party, which I think is like dating and that kind of stuff when you're an adult. And there's travel, so you can go to different areas. And then Tama Fashion. And here is the connection. You have a code, and so the person you're inviting puts in that code to come visit you, or if you're visiting someone else, you enter the code. I thought originally you could do this over Wi-Fi to anyone, but I could be wrong. It might just be locally. I really hope it's over Wi-Fi, so that I can connect with some friends that don't live close by, but I guess we'll see. And thanks for watching, everyone. I'd love to make a Tama update if people are interested in that. See you next time.